In life, people judge with their eyes. They laugh at what they don't understand. They mock what looks weak. But sometimes, the person you laugh at today is the person who controls your future tomorrow. This is not just a story. It is a lesson, a warning, and a reminder that respect costs nothing. But disrespect can cost everything. This is the story of 5 proud, beautiful girls and one poor crippled man they thought was nothing. They were wrong. Every morning, the city woke up loudly. Cars hooting, people rushing, dreams chasing money. On the corner of Maple Street, near a luxury shopping mall, sat a man in a wheelchair. His clothes were simple, clean, but old. His shoes were worn. His hair slightly unkempt. One leg didn't move at all. The other dragged weakly. People passed him every day. Some ignored him. Some pitied him. Most judged him. They called him names in their minds. Poor, useless, burden. But no one knew his name. His name was Ethan Cross. That afternoon, 5 girls walked out of the mall. They were loud, beautiful, expensive clothes, perfect makeup, phones worth more than Ethan's wheelchair. Their names were Vanessa, the leader; proud and cruel Lola; loud and sarcastic Brianna; rich and arrogant Tina; fake kind; real poison Mia; quiet, but followed the crowd. They laughed about shopping, about boys, about money. Then Vanessa stopped. She looked at Ethan. She smiled. Not a kind smile, a cruel one. Vanessa pointed. Girls, look. The others turned. Lola laughed first. Ooh. Is he sleeping or begging? Brianna covered her nose. Why do these people sit near expensive places? Tina pretended to feel sorry. Oh, poor thing. Life really failed you. They all laughed. Ethan looked up. He said nothing. He had heard worse. Vanessa stepped closer. Hey, cripple, she said loudly. Does sitting there make you feel important? People slowed down. Some watched. Some recorded. Mia felt uncomfortable, but laughed anyway. Ethan raised his eyes. Calm, deep, unbroken. That made Vanessa angry. Vanessa took out money. A single dollar. She dropped it on the ground. Pick it up, she said. Earn it. Lola clapped. Yes. Show us your talent. Ethan didn't move. He spoke softly. You don't know who you're laughing at. That sentence made them explode with laughter. Brianna said, Oh my God. He thinks he's special. Vanessa leaned closer. Listen, wheelchair prince. People like you don't become anything. That moment hurt more than his broken leg. But Ethan smiled. A small smile. A dangerous smile. Ethan looked at them and said calmly, One day, you will wish you treated me with respect. Vanessa laughed harder. Yeah? And one day I'll marry a king. They walked away laughing. But they didn't notice. Across the street, a black luxury car had stopped. The driver watched everything. And made a phone call. Sir, they found you. The black luxury car did not move. Its windows were dark. Its engine was silent. But inside, a man in a suit was angry. Very angry. The driver held the phone tightly. Yes, sir, he said again. They insulted you in public. Inside the car, a deep voice answered calmly. No, the voice said. Let them laugh. The car slowly drove away. Ethan remained on the sidewalk. Alone. But not forgotten. That evening, after the streetlights came on, Ethan rolled his wheelchair into a small rented room. The room was simple. No luxury. No gold. Just silence. He locked the door. Then something strange happened. He stood up. Slowly. With effort. His leg was weak, but not useless. He walked to a mirror, removed his jacket. Beneath the old clothes was a strong body. Not broken. Not weak. Just scarred. Ethan was not pretending to be poor. He was hiding. Years ago. Ethan Cross was a genius. At age 19. He built a tech company in his dorm room. At 25. He became a billionaire. Young, handsome, powerful. But success attracts enemies. One night, after refusing a corrupt business deal, his car was hit hard. The crash destroyed his leg and killed his fiancée. Doctors said, "You may never walk properly again." Ethan lost everything that night. Money didn't matter. Fame didn't heal pain. So he disappeared. Asterisk. Ethan didn't want pity. He didn't want fake respect. He wanted truth. So he did something crazy. He lived as a poor cripple. He wanted to see who respects without knowing wealth, who helps without reward, who laughs at pain. Most people failed, but he watched and remembered. Asterisk. Meanwhile, the 5 girls were posting pictures, laughing, drinking, showing off. Vanessa uploaded a video. Helping a poor guy today. Thousands of likes. But one person watched carefully. A man in a boardroom. He paused the video, zoomed in, and whispered, "Ethan?" Asterisk. The room was silent. 20 powerful executives sat around a long glass table. Screens showed numbers worth billions. The man at the head stood up slowly. His name was Mr. Daniel Cross, chairman of Cross Global Holdings, one of the biggest companies in the world. He stared at the paused video on the screen. 5 laughing girls. One man in a wheelchair. His voice trembled. "Zoom in," he said. The image became clear. The wheelchair. The face. The eyes. Daniel Cross whispered, "That's my son." The room froze. Asterisk. Daniel Cross spoke calmly, but his eyes burned. "Ethan Cross owns 62% of this company," he said. "He stepped away by choice." The executives were shocked. "He is not weak," Daniel continued. "He is not poor. He is testing the world." He turned to his assistant. "Prepare the gala," he said, "and invite everyone." Then he smiled, and especially those girls. Asterisk. 2 days later, Vanessa screamed with excitement. "A VIP invitation?" She shouted. A luxury business gala. Rich people. Celebrities. All 5 girls were invited. They didn't know why. They didn't ask. They only cared about status. Mia felt uneasy. "Why do I feel like something is wrong?" she asked. Vanessa laughed. "Relax. This is our world." Asterisk. The hall was massive. Crystal lights. Red carpet. Black suits and gowns. The girls entered proudly. Phones out. Smiles ready. Suddenly, the lights dimmed. A voice echoed. "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the future chairman of Cross Global Holdings." The crowd clapped. A wheelchair rolled onto the stage. The girls stopped breathing. Vanessa's smile vanished. It was him. Asterisk. Ethan looked different. Perfect suit. Clean haircut. Confident posture. Handsome. Powerful. Not weak. Not poor. He took the microphone. "Some people laugh at pain," he said calmly. "Some people judge without knowing." His eyes found the girls. "But today, the truth speaks." Vanessa felt dizzy. Lola's hands shook. Mia's eyes filled with tears. They finally understood. The man they humiliated. Own the room, own the company, own their future. Asterisk. The room was quiet. No music. No whispers. No laughter. Only the sound of Ethan's wheelchair. The 5 girls stood frozen. Vanessa's knees shook. Lola swallowed hard. Brianna avoided eye contact. Tina's fake smile was gone. Mia couldn't stop staring at the floor. Ethan looked at the crowd. "Please sit," he said calmly. Everyone obeyed. Including the girls. For the first time in their lives, they felt small. Asterisk. Ethan held the microphone. "I spent 1 year on the streets," he said. "Not because I was poor, but because I wanted to see the truth." The crowd listened. "I wanted to know how people treat others when there is nothing to gain." He paused. Most failed. His eyes returned to the girls. Some laughed. Some recorded. Some humiliated. Vanessa's tears fell. Ethan continued. "Money doesn't reveal character. Power doesn't create respect. Hardship does." Asterisk Vanessa stood up suddenly. I'm sorry. She cried. I didn't know. Please forgive us. One by one, the others followed. They bowed their heads. Even Mia spoke. We were wrong. Even if you were poor. That sentence hit harder than an insult. Ethan nodded. Slowly. That's the problem, he said. You think respect depends on wealth. Asterisk Ethan turned to the crowd. The video they posted, he said, has been removed, but consequences remain. He looked back at the girls. No jail, no revenge, just lessons. Their sponsorships were canceled. Their social media accounts suspended. Their false fame disappeared overnight. Not because Ethan was cruel, but because truth has weight. Asterisk Ethan spoke one last time. I forgive you, he said. But forgiveness doesn't erase responsibility. He announced a foundation. A foundation for the disabled, the poor, the mocked, the forgotten. Mia volunteered. First, she didn't do it for cameras. She did it quietly. Ethan noticed. Asterisk. The story ends where it began. Maple Street. But this time, Ethan wasn't alone. People stopped. They helped. They listened. Asterisk.